So this song is called Love Yourself. And I wrote it during the Nashville snowstorm. There's like a yearly Nashville snowstorm, like in January of every year.
Are you tired of running out of cliches? Suddenly you tell me that you need space. Do I kinda make your heart race? Do I kinda make you afraid? Pushing me away, I'll meet you halfway. Since you wanna keep me at an arm's length.
I've been playing guitar since I was like 15, but I've never really gotten to like the gear or the brands or anything like that. So I was feeling a little bit out of my element, but I knew I wanted something warm. I don't think every song calls for like a bright sounding guitar, and especially for Love Yourself, the song I'll be playing, because this one is a little darker and a little warmer. It fits the vibe. I wrote it during the Nashville snowstorm. There's like a yearly Nashville snowstorm, like in January of every year. And, naturally, I was going through a breakup. Like I always do. And I think when seeing the title of the song, you would think that the song is more so about me, like talking about self-love, but it's more so wishing somebody well that needs to do the work. Usually it's like I'm talking about my feelings and like you hurt my feelings, and I'm being like really dramatic. But I feel like with this one in particular, I'm not really angry. I mostly feel like this overwhelming amount of love for this person and this deep sadness at the same time, where it's like, oh, I wasn't meant to like fix whatever brokenness you have, but I really, really care about you still. And I feel like I've never written from that angle before. I also think sonically it's a lot different from like my sugary, like upbeat kind of pop stuff I did with like my first album. This song feels like it's like a start of like a new sonic identity almost. I've always loved music. I've always loved making music. I remember I watched this is not embarrassing. I need to stop saying that it's embarrassing. I watched Hannah Montana when I was 9 years old, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do that when I grow up, because I was like, no, I was just born to sing, perform, and all those things. And I think I've always just believed in myself, and I think that belief has never really faded. I started writing when I was in high school. I got my first guitar. It was like some cheap guitar from like a music store down the street from my house that my parents got me when I was in high school. And I loved playing every single day, and I wrote songs every single day. And then I went to college for music. I went to Berkeley. I majored in songwriting. I put out my first EP in 2017, and I've kind of just been grinding in like the indie space since then. I think where I'm at right now is that I am not really in competition with anybody, or I have my moments where I wish I've had opportunities, but I really want to be the best that I can be and the best version of me as an artist. I want to keep getting better, keep writing, keep like seeing how I can grow, because I think that's what creates longevity. And I think what I'm chasing right now is not necessarily virality or a signing or whatever. It's more so, how can I do this for a long time and keep getting better and keep growing? I hope it's still honest, and I hope it's still authentic to me. I think that's something that a lot of people have said to me, that they love that my music is honest and that it's authentic, and it feels like I'm saying the things that they're afraid to, and that it makes people feel the things that they forgot that they could feel, And I hope that that still happens. I hope to keep being relatable and keep being relatable, keep being authentic, keep being myself.
My only advice is to love yourself.